Smoking Barrel walks up there. They're all ready.
Wait on the attendant, be ready.
Stand by for a start. Forming a good line. They're racing. Depara deep out, left okay. Serious Magic from the inside. Semigel. Roberta began quickly. And Got a Motor also. It bounced out but was trapped very wide and will have to go back after the start because Roberta's kicked up and so Semigel. He's a gunslinger. Serious Magic going forward. Likewise, Gunflint in the orange colours very wide. Over on the inside, Banjo Man. Then Megachino had eased back on the outside from Dance Cocky and around those Got a Motor trapped in no man's land. Further back in the field, Smoking Barrel, then Depara, and 2 lengths behind them. Last of all is Family Discussion. 550 left to travel. Roberta was able to hold that advantage on the inside to lead. Semigel. Gunflint working very hard, 3 deep the grey. In behind them, Banjo Man handily placed and so's at the head of the others. He's a gunslinger at the top of the straight. Serious Magic to the outside and Got a Motor also asked for its effort at the 250. Gunflint got its head in front. Serious Magic joined it. Depara down on the inside. Banjo Man, they're queuing up with 100 left to go. Serious Magic. Depara from last. Family Discussion flying home. Dance Cocky on the rail. They've gone to it. Dance Cocky. Dance Cocky has got there. Did I say it again? Dance Cocky got there from on the outside, either Depara or close up. Serious Magic, Banjo Man, Family Discussion from the clouds. Then Gunflint behind them. He's a gunslinger. And also Smoking Barrel, Megachino, Got a Motor, Semigel with the pacemaker knocking right up Roberta. Dance Cocky needs to be said a couple of times, doesn't it, just to get into the groove. W. Pike, dare I say it, strike me pink and grey, because Dance Cocky has got right up on the rail and it has been a gem of a ride by Pike to get it home. Back behind them, screaming for a run. Might have been a cacophony. And he had to wait and he waited and then he found a little passage towards the inside of Banjo Man. Dance Cocky's been good enough to get home for the Trevor Andrews stables to win it. A little bit of theatre there from W. Pike. 8 first, 9 Banjo Man second, Lisa Staples, 4 Family Discussion. There was a run. Chris Parnham from Stone Motherless on the corner, grabbing 3rd, 4th, number 10, Depara, 5th, 3 Serious Magic. And all the leaders caved in late, and it was a swoopers finish both towards the inside and to the extreme outside. Wonderful finish. Dance Cocky saluting. Needless to say, by Galar from Coronica for Nick and Sharon Petrides. Also Ronnie White, Steve Litton and Rochelle White. And trained by Trevor Andrews, ridden by William Pike. Second placing to number 9, Banjo Man, 7-year-old gelding having only its 10th lifetime start. Prepared by Vicky Harper for herself, ridden by Lisa Staples, by Kim Star from Kim Paula. And third, number 4, Family Discussion, a vital equine gelding out of Haunts, owned by Barry Evans, ridden by Chris Parnham for trainer Georgie Dupre. 1:12.22 the time, a long neck, a half ahead, a super finish there to the 3rd race on the card. Dance Cocky gets home to score. Race 4, the Glenroy Chaff Handicap, 1800 next, and no changes there. All right, sectional 36.05. We can go up and join Brittany now because she's just made her way down to the yard. She's with winning trainer Trevor Andrews, who would have been breaking out in shingles with about 200 left to go as Pike was screaming for a run.
Yeah, I know, Darren, but that is why you put William Pike on, because he can do things that you think are impossible. Trevor, he would have been a certainty beat had he not found that gap, but from a wide draw, you always need that bit of luck, and today that's exactly what you got.
Yeah, spot on, Brett. He just drew awkward, and I said to Willie, he's got pace, but if you go forward, it's not suiting those on-pace horses. Just ride him back and see if you can get a bit of cover. So he got across to the fence really well. But he had, a pile of horses in front of him, weaved a passage and the luck come his way. But good ride, a lot of luck went with it, but certainly a good ride.
It certainly was. He's still a colt, this boy. Intentions are to leave him this way?
Yeah, he's not very big and strong. He's quite narrow, so I just thought we'd leave him in to give him a bit of toughness. He's pretty well mannered, so that's not an issue. So yeah, just for toughness and constitution, really.
Well, he's just proven you wrong because he doesn't want to come into the winner's stall, but it's always the way.
He's never been there before. He's a maiden that run into Class 1, so we'll get him used to it.
Do you think he can go through his grades with a bit of confidence out of today?
On his first prep, I thought he was pretty plain, and his first up run a couple of weeks back was very good, so I think he's improved a fair bit.
Looking forward to seeing the development this prep. Well done.
Thanks, Britt.
Trevor Andrews speaking about Dance Cocky, another individual winner for Galar, a maiden who was taking on the Class 1 gallopers, and Pikey just does what Pikey does, and it's find a way. We'll let him weigh in after speaking to Trevor, and then we'll have a word with him. But at the 200, the horse was travelling beautifully, looking for a little passage to go, and Pikey, tell us, how did you see that gap all of a sudden appearing? Because at the 200, you were right behind them looking for a way. When did it become evident that you went, bang, there's a gap?
I'll tell you the truth, I was just trying to find a gap to try and run a place. I thought the bird had flown by then, and I thought the race was over, so I was just trying to do my best to earn some prize money and and just come in and say we're a bit unlucky and build for the next one.
The bird had flown, no irony with the horse, Dance Cocky. Were you impressed then with what he was able to produce in that final, I guess, 150 metres?
Yeah, it was a nice effort. Even I thought I was going to just miss, and then he got there and he ended up getting there by a neck in the end, so I can't be anything but a little bit happy about it.
It was a very good ride. Well done. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
William Pike, Trevor Andrews combining with Dance Cocky taking out race 3.